Welcome to my daddy's live show. Technically speaking, live. It is the best show ever, in my opinion.
She's absolutely right. Welcome to a Saturday night special. Oh, Lord. Hang on a minute. Hey, hang on a minute. Oh, got to change that one up. Give me a minute. Oh, got to mute it. Throw this over here. Whew. Lord have mercy. Tried to listen to myself and delay, and that was not going to work out. What is the good word, folks? Yep, still Hot Mess Express. Wait, there we go. So I decided to do an impromptu live show today. I was just kind of chilling out, being all quarantined and stuff. And in Ohio here, it's actually been snowing all day. It actually looked like wintertime for the first time ever. Well, at least the first time in many, many months. And I was like, you know what? I kind of feel like a live show. And then I threw a message out there to Kevin the Tech Ninja and Josh Smith from Gotta Be Mobile. And I was like, hey guys, would you want to join me for a live show? And they were like, yeah, sure, dog. We would totally do it. So Kevin's actually right now looking for a webcam in order to join the show. And that's right. You've noticed that I've just touched my face a whole lot and put my glasses on and touch my eyes as I literally cannot stop doing that. I know that's everything they tell you not to do. And I can't stop. And I want to. So I've been feverishly washing my hands and also just like pounding the antibacterial or Purell or the gel stuff, whatever I was struggling with on that Thursday night or the Wednesday night show, just could not seem to get that out. So yeah, this show is a total train wreck already, and that's okay. I want to talk about anything and everything. If you guys have a desire for people to be in the chat, anything like that, just hit me up in the DMs on the old tweet machine at Scott Peachy on Twitter and come join the live show. That's right. Come join the live show. Big shout out, Tech for Your Needs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Larry, welcome as well. Mr. Mayor, good evening, sir. Yes, we had quite a bit of snow, actually. It looks beautiful. It was huge, enormous, like flakes, like literally flakes that are probably like this big. They were huge. So it was wild. It was really beautiful to see, actually. It was really, really cool. I've been in the house pretty much the entire day, just kind of staying warm, doing my thing, and it's been nice. So I love it. It's been fun, but I got to get out there, figure out, just do a live show type thing. So yeah, Jim, you're right. It's now snowing here. Mr. E Root, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, Mr. E Root, if you have a desire, you can jump in on the show as well. Just hit me up and I'll send you the link. And Mr. Andrew P. Smith, aka ladies and gentlemen, Stats. I'm not going to put you in timeout, Stats. What I'm going to do, I've made you a moderator already. Look at me go. 8 people watching. Welcome to the stream. It's going to be pretty much free form all the way off the top. Nate, if you haven't been outside yet, just open your door, open a window, something. Just look out there. Just a couple things that I wanted to talk about, and just again, free form, just kind of go right off the cuff. The coronavirus stuff it's been crazy. What I've witnessed. So I've witnessed a couple things, and I've witnessed it both ways, where it's been really crazy, like really off the chains, and then I've witnessed it to where it's not so bad. So on Friday, I ordered some groceries, and I picked it up from Giant Eagle, local grocery store here, and it was no problem, just none. They're like, hey, the only thing we don't have is toilet paper. Womp womp. but they have everything else. I pulled up, they came out, put it in the car, I drove away. No questions, no problems. Now, going out today, my wife went out and it was everything was gone. Just, I mean, like no bread, no toilet paper, no paper towels, no nothing. Nada, nada, nothing. So it just depends, I guess, what the situation is or where you're at. It could be better, could be worse. Yeah, I don't know. It's really crazy. Again, just be safe. Use common sense. So yeah, go out there and do that thing. Now, there's a phenomenon that's going on, and I was hoping I could get somebody who's experiencing the same thing, and I might kind of ping them on Twitter as I'm doing this. Is all of uh, kind of tech YouTubers as a whole, and I'm hoping that Kevin and Josh jump in here real quick, and I'll bring them onto the show to kind of talk about what they're experiencing. But this crazy phenomenon is happening right now, where a lot of tech YouTubers are just the views are just falling off a cliff. Over the last 28 days, from a revenue perspective, it's down like 32% for me. So very different compared to where it was about a year ago. Now, again, times are a change and we're going through a pandemic right now, and not a lot of people are talking about buying tech, but it's not just a small YouTuber phenomenon. It's a lot of the really big YouTubers are experiencing the same things where these views are just falling off the cliff, and a lot of folks don't necessarily know what to do about it. Because I'll be honest, like I had a side chat conversation going on with Kevin and Josh, saying like, hey, maybe I'm just not making the right content. What's my passion? And I still don't know what any of those things are, which is why you see a lot of the crazy content that I put out. It's very different content. I'm still rooted in um, the more consumer friendly type products, but I don't have a niche. And so those people that are experiencing these huge, massive views are very niche, and they usually don't experience this. So I go with Gary from the Everyday Dad. He does camera gear and he just pumps out the content. His content's beautiful. I love it. He's a great friend of the show. He's just an overall great dude. But all of a sudden, like his views have just been like, "Boom," and it's it has nothing to do with the fact that his content is terrible, because that's not it. His content's great. So I don't necessarily know what's going on. And then so John Redinger, some other larger YouTubers are coming out and saying like, no, this is a thing that everybody's experiencing right now. That it's just been this huge drop off of views, and they kind of attribute it to the fact that YouTube's messing with the algorithm, which doesn't surprise me because when I mentioned, well, so this stream will probably be demonetized because I'll say the following words, even though it's in passing. It's because of what's going on related to the thing that's out spreading across the world. Maybe I can get away with not saying it. Because of that thing, anytime you mention it, even if it's just a little bit more than passing, YouTube is picking up on it and immediately demonetizing it. So what I'll do is on my socials, I will go out and tell you. Actually, I can check right now, like so live on the fly. I can tell you if this live stream will be demonetized because of the virus. So I can go out there right now, even though I have nothing in the thumbnail, description, title, none of that. I have none of that out there. But even if you mention it in passing, it's going through basically the algorithm right now, and it's saying, yeah, you can't say that. So I don't even have monetization on for this particular live stream, which I'm not really entirely sure why I did that. I'll turn it on though, and then see if it will be served ads on the replay. No idea if it will, because I've mentioned that particular thing more, not necessarily in passing. There's a good chance that I might get demonetized for this, which is not a big deal because I don't make any money on the live shows anyway from a ad perspective. So, I mean, again, that doesn't bother me, but it's one of those things that I think because they've messed with the algorithm so much for this, that they're really not serving a whole lot of ads. They're just trying to get through it. And so, yeah, Larry, to your point, your content's good. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Everyone's glued to hourly press releases of new numbers. You're right. And those numbers are growing. So I would say wash your hands. Mr. Mayor, wash your hands. Jeez. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Much like me, you've just watched me touch my face like no shortage of like 25 times. And just be careful out there. Use common sense. If you're older, just stay home. If you're sick, definitely stay home. So, yeah. Again, I'm just trying to like basically get through. Give me the link to tweet out. Hang on. That's the link to tweet out. Kevin looks like he is on the way. He's going to be joining me very shortly, and it's going to be a good cash conversation. I cannot help it. I keep rubbing my eyes. Dude, I know. I cannot stop, and I swear to you, I have like the lightest like little itch, like like right now. You can hear it, like my mustache. Like I don't know what it was, but like the hair or something happened, and I was like, oh god, yeah. Jim, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Even if your comment mentions, I think you're digging for it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Even if your comment mentions, I think you're digging for it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I know what that means. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Maybe reword that and then hit it in the channel again. So, but yeah. Let's see if let me go out to the tweet machine. See who might want to be interested. I did tag a couple people that I thought maybe would want to join. So far nothing, so I guess I'll just keep doing this. Oh boy. Okay, so if you're in your house, I just watched Big Hero 6 and also I just touched my face again. Big Hero 6 and Toy Story 4. I guess that was really depressing. Like I didn't think Toy Story 4 was that depressing. Oh, the word we are not supposed to mean. Got it. Voldemort. Yes, Voldemort. He who shall not be named, Voldemort. Currently a favorite in this house, Voldemort. This is also coffee, but it's decaf. Stats is probably rolling his eyes at me from his couch. Okay, so if you guys have something you want me to talk about in particularly, I will definitely do so on the chat. I'm going to go to the news and talk about some tech before Kevin jumps in. Voldemort. Let's go to some tech news. Again, I really want to get away from the Voldemort theme because they're talking about all these things that are evidently words on a Saturday night that are not working with me. Talking about all these stores that are closing. I'm going to make I watched Jay Williams do an S20 Plus. See, look, now I cannot stop. I have a hair. Sweet mother of God. I can't stop touching my face. I did wash my hands right before this. I'm rubbing my eyes. Oh my God. Now all of you are going to do it too. Lord have mercy. We don't talk about Fight Club. Rolling my eyes every time you touch your face, I take a drink. You are going to be wasted. See, now I can't stop touching my face. Unbelievable. My gears are grinding over the drone rule proposals. You're not only I cannot touch your face. Look, somebody else can come touch my face. That's weird. That's now on the internet. So that's like a forever thing. I said somebody else can come over and touch my face. I'm gonna take that out of context, like everybody does with Bert Kreischer's podcast. Let me put my glasses back on to see if I can actually get through this. The drone rules. I think the drone rules are crazy. So the Canadians really started this whole phenomenon of the drone rules. So basically, see again, stats, take a drink. The drone rules where you can only fly it up so high. You've got to go through this tremendous amount of testing in order to get your pilot's license, essentially, to fly a drone. Now in Canada, it's actually nothing shy of basically getting your pilot's license just to fly a drone. So a lot of these more enthusiasts got rid of them. A good friend of mine who is a Canadian named Mark Bigras He had a drone. He no longer has the drone because of the licensing. He basically sold it the day that it came out, probably at a tremendous loss, and was like, I'm just not going to do this. I cannot risk it. It's just not great. So I don't know what the US one is. I would be interested to know if the US one is a lot like Canada. If it is, that is very, very terrible. I am definitely not okay with something like that. It's going to kill DJI specifically on that, and hopefully they don't go by the way of like boosted board. So for those that are out there, I'm going to go to news real quick, news.google.com, because I don't remember exactly what it was regarding boosted, but boosted board is now out of business or filed for bankruptcy or something like that. Let me pull it up. They are laying off a significant portion of their team as they are looking for a buyer. Effectively, Boosted Board is a startup behind the Boosted Board, which everybody loves. Like, I wanted to try it. I'm not a skateboarder, so I really wanted to try it to see if I could pull it off. But ultimately, I am not a small person. I'm not tall, but I'm more of a wide type. Like, I'm built a lot like Baymax. And I just watched that movie, so that's why it's front of mind. So I'm more wide like that. Maybe not quite-ish like a marshmallow, but I mean I'm soft. Let's whatever. Oversharing. Whoa, oversharing. So they've laid off again. I don't see myself as getting on a boosted board, but I always wanted to try it. So, but unfortunately, even though they say they have 100,000 riders that have traveled tens of millions of miles, they are very happy with what they accomplished. But unfortunately, they cannot maintain because they're expensive. The boosted boards are really, really expensive. They're over $1,000 a board. There's a lot of these different companies. Xiaomi's coming out with a lot of interesting tech, and they can do it at a significantly cheaper price. What price? So, yeah, there's that. Mr. Michael Daniels, thank you so much. Saturday night special. Good to see you, and thank you so much for the support. Yes, I really appreciate you, my friend. Michael, if you're available, send me a hangout and you can just jump on the show. I'm just going to have this one's free form. People can pop in and out as they'd like. So if you want to join, let me know. I'll send you the link and you can pop in and say hey to everybody. New FAA rules proposing real-time transponders and internet connectivity. Okay, I'll have to look it up. To be honest, I don't exactly know. It sounds less crappy than Canada, but oh Lord. Now I've just made you all yawn and drink stats. What's the minimum size you need to be to have your drone license? Don't know that one from a size perspective. I think it was like 250 grams or something like that was the maximum amount of weight it should have been. And DJI made their last drone 249 grams, like right under the cusp. I know that there was a weight limit for that. It's disheartening to know what. It's very disheartening. A drone is another piece of tech that I seriously considered to boost my quality content. Dude, just keep doing your thing on your content. I still have the GoPro Max. Haven't I haven't sold it off yet, so yeah. Yeah, Michael, I am. Yep, sure am. So just send me a hangout and I can send you the link if you want to jump in just to say hey to everybody. I'm totally fine with that. Just kind of doing the thing. So let me get out of this boosted board thing and kind of talk about it. Anyway, I was listening to Jay Williams specifically talk about the S20 Plus, not the S20 Ultra, because I've been crapping on the S20 Ultra. S20 Plus about saying how good the cameras were. Now, Jay Will has come out and said that the Pixel 4 XL is still the best picture taker, especially in portrait mode. Again, I wholeheartedly agree. But he said that if he had to rank the pictures in terms of what he actually felt it was Pixel 4 XL, followed by the iPhone, and then followed by the Samsung S20 Plus, because he said something to the effect of the S20 Plus almost made the face look so creamy, so clear that it looked fake, that the face looked too good. And while I always need the help because my face is always hit, the idea is that I can't make it look that fake. So yeah, something along the way. I'm still looking for a way to subsidize the max purchase. Hit me up on my text messages. I have an idea with that. So I think we can work it out. Work it out. Oh, excuse me. I've been talking a lot. I'm gonna take a drink. So I got 7 watching. Who would you guys like me to reach out to on Twitter to see if I can get them on the show? 'Cause, I mean, Saturday night, what are they doing? Everybody's drinking at home. Everybody's at home drinking. Everybody at home drinking. Let's see. Let me see if Josh and Kevin are joining. Almost rambling for 20 minutes. Oh, wait, there's Kevin right there. Oh, Kevin, what up?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Hang on, I might have to hold up. I may have to plug in my headphones in this other one.
Okay.
Kevin, talk.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I was gonna say good because oh god, now I can hear myself.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Scott,
talk again.
Hello.
Oh god, hang on.
Let me guess. This is live, right?
All right, Kevin, run the show for a second completely by yourself.
Okay, cool. What are we talking about? What's the topic? Okay, cool. Great topic. Yeah. So hi everyone. My name is Kevin. And
Can't hear you, but you're doing a bang up job.
Okay, good. Hey, so I don't know what Scott's talking about today. So today I would like to talk about I don't know what to talk about. Let's talk about Galaxy S20. Why not? Let's talk about the Galaxy S20 because I don't know what Scott wants me to talk about. So we'll talk about that. This is weird. He's putting me on the spot like this. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen my videos. Yo, can you hear me?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay, good. Because I was doing a terrible job at filling in.
I'm back.
Okay, awesome.
There's a weird delay. Dude, you were fine. It's delayed. You can tell it. Oh, God. Hang on. See, I had this all worked out. See, it's because Stats isn't here.
Oh, boy.
You guys can hear us both, so I can't hear Kevin.
Oh, Lord. It's not like we're live or anything, right?
Hold on.
It is live.
Oh, I think I'm an idiot. Well, I mean, I know that I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb.
It's okay.
You know why I'm dumb? Are you guys ready? I had the other show in another window, and so like I heard I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. Trying to pump up the numbers, babies.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I just got. I just got.
Got him. Got one, coach.
What's up, brother? How are you?
Good, man. I'm doing very well, actually. I just had one of the best sandwiches I've ever had in my life. So I'm ready to rock, ready to go.
All right. Well, what's the sandwich?
It's a doner kebab. I don't know what's in it. I don't know anything about it, but I know it's delicious. And I drive about 35 minutes to get one. I don't care.
You drove in Voldemort. So if you've been watching the show, we're not using the other name of the thing, the pandemic word.
Oh,
we're not using the beer Corona. We're saying Voldemort because I'm going to get demonetized.
Oh, yeah, so that's right.
You drove 30 minutes through Voldemort to get there.
Yeah, and I timed the sandwich creation process because I wanted it as hot as possible, but I still wanted to drive it and enjoy it in the sanctuary of my own home. So I ordered it 10 minutes away from there. Went there, pick it up. It was like fresh. Got it, took it right, put it right in my car, and drove it home. And it was still hot. So I'm very happy about it. Very happy about it. It's such a good sandwich.
What was the sandwich?
It's called a doner kebab. Kebab.
What kind of? Was it like meat, chicken?
Yes, it's meat. It's lamb shavings and on a pita, and it's like a buttered pita, and they press it, they grill it, got some white sauce. I really don't know what's in it. It's kind of a funny story how I ended up getting one, but I went to this place because I had like rave reviews online, and I was waiting in line. It's a very long line, and I heard a voice say, "Kevin." So I looked up. He said, "Hey, come up here." I was like, whatever. So I walked in front of the line, and this guy was having a conversation with me. And he's like, yeah. And then he was like, he ordered. And I was like, yeah, I'll have what you're having. We're sitting down eating. I didn't pay for anything. And he was like, do you know who I am? I said, I have no idea who you are, but I got a free sandwich. Tell me who you are. He's like some local foodie guy that like has a huge following online. He follows me, I guess, and he recognized me. And so, yeah, I hung out with the foodie and I got like comped food and everything. Good old day. And I forgot to get a sandwich for my wife. The main reason I went there to get a sandwich for my wife. So I came home empty-handed. Ooh. Husband of the year right here, baby. Husband of the year.
She is going to be angry.
Yeah, she was angry, but that was a while ago.
Okay, well, she's okay now, right? Yeah.
She got over it.
It's fine. It's fine. So, yeah, folks, if you don't know, this is Kevin the Tech Ninja. Kevin the Tech Ninja is a huge YouTube celebrity. He's a huge
celebrity. He's a celebrity word.
Well, look, you just told a story about how you're a celebrity. He recognized you, big foodie in town. Everybody buys Kevin the Tech Ninja food. Yeah, this is what we do. I've golfed with Kevin. Kevin's a great dude, great golfer. Like, has a really I'm not gassing you up at this point. I'm telling you,
Lord.
Real talk. You do have a good swing. Got to critique it a little bit.
That's okay.
And we can do this, but you, like I was telling you, that wrist position with the left arm.
Yeah.
You're there. We got to get that. Got to get that face a little. Got to get the toe pointed up a little bit like this.
Yeah, I take coaching well, so I think we can get there. Like if I hear something and I gotta feel it a couple times. Once I feel it a couple times, I can get there. I've been getting yelled at and coached my whole life, so I can figure it out.
Yeah. So everybody in the comments are talking about how this sandwich now sounds amazing. You've basically told people to go eat it. There's Michael and Mr. Eroot talking about how now they want to eat the sandwich.
Bro. Yeah, you guys gotta look it up. I'm probably not doing it justice, but it is like, yeah. I mean, this the pita bread alone, how it's buttery, and then they press it and the meat and the lamb inside, and it's seasoned to perfection. I mean, it's just oh my gosh, man.
Now I'm hungry.
Actually, I might go back. I might go back. I might go back tomorrow. Who knows?
Oh, I thought you were gonna go back tonight.
They close at 10 and it takes too long to get there, so I don't know.
DoorDash it. Have some. There you go. Order now. Somebody will DoorDash it all the way. See, stop now. You're making me hungry. Everybody is like, hey, is what it is.
All right, sorry.
No. Okay. So again, nothing special about this particular one. I appreciate you jumping on. You know, we always joke around jumping on the live show. Obviously going to have you on a Wednesday show. Yeah. If people don't follow you in this chat, I swear to God. And there's a lot of good people here. Michael's a good one. Larry, Mr. Eroot, Tech for You Needs, the mayor himself, Nate Root. It's an interesting crowd that we have going here. If you guys do not follow, I'm going to pull up your channel and drop it in chat.
Pull it up and drop. It's funny because I was actually looking for this webcam because I realized I don't have a camera, and the only camera that I have is actually webcam that I have is on my MacBook, which is under my desk. And I don't have one on my monitor. Yeah, I don't have one on my monitor. So I had this old webcam that I bought like 4 years ago, the C902. So it was like a sweet webcam a long time ago. But my image quality is lacking compared to yours, man. You look great, man. Your skin looks your skin looks lively, man. You're glowing, man. Are you a seahorse? You pregnant, man? Like what's going on? You look glowing.
I look great. I will tell you, I don't even have my good lights here either. Like I have this is a Canon T7i.
Yeah.
Just running straight through off of Yongyo 35 mil, which actually cuts into about 52.
Okay.
Got the Rode Studio. It's been fun, dude.
I
was just talking earlier in the show. I was like, man, my views have just plummeted, and I guess I wasn't the only one. So like John Redditor's talked about it, or John for Lakers. Is that John for Lakers? He talked about how his views are down. A lot of people's views are down. So I wonder, Are you experiencing that same thing?
My views are up. My views are up. My views are up. So I think let me break this down.
All
what's
right,
happening is
hit me with it.
all the views that you guys aren't getting, I'm getting now for some reason. It's the craziest thing ever. I like it. I feel bad for you guys, but I enjoy it personally. No, I have no idea. I always say that the YouTube just has the ebbs and flows, right? Like, people have down months and up months, and that's why it's like scary trying to do this thing for a career, like a full-time gig, right? Because like you cannot, like, you don't know what you're going to make month by month, right? Some months are like, like some months are so great, like, oh man, this is easy, I could eat. And then another month I'm like, yo, things didn't go good. Like this, I didn't make enough to pay my mortgage. And so it's crazy. And like people think that once you hit like 100K subs, like you make enough to like live off comfortably, right? It's not that. And I guess you have to define what your level of comfort is too, right? Like I have a family, I have a house, 2 car notes. I mean, I have to pay for a lot of crap. But if it was just me, I could easily get a little, get an apartment, do something and work on YouTube too or whatever, and I'd be fine. So, it just depends on your perception of what you want to do, right?
And I think that's the thing is like when I first started, I was like, what my big thing was when we first started, besides the fact it started on a steak dinner, it was that I want to win the bet. And then also at this point, all I want to do is to be able to get free stuff. That's literally like, that was the extent of what I wanted. I mean, that's what
you are the worst.
I know. I am the worst. And yeah, I wholeheartedly admit that I'm the worst. I was like, I wonder if I can get free stuff. Now, you and I both know that we'll go through we get a lot of emails from a lot of people who sell stuff on Amazon. And it's not always the best written email. And it's usually a cut copy. Hello, sir.
Hello,
I love your hello. Yeah. Hello, dear. I love your email. I love your YouTube videos. Their professionalism are elegant. It's usually something along those lines that goes like that. And so now it's one of those like, oh yeah, I could get free product. I just don't want them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Yeah. I don't want the free power bank, right? Like it gets to a point or it gets to a point where you get too many power banks or you get too many cheap knockoff AirPods these days or whatever. I mean, yeah, like, so, I mean, my YouTube journey is definitely different than most people's journey. So I didn't experience the same early YouTuber growth issues that we're seeing today, right? I mean, I've been doing YouTube videos for 10 years. Like that is a long time on the platform. Ooh. But I had my own channel, then I abandoned it for years. And then I worked for other websites. And then my YouTube channel started growing without making content because I was working for sites. I'm like, hey, follow me on YouTube, the Tech Ninja, da-da-da-da. But I was on YouTube channels that had 1 million subs or, 500K subs or whatever. So I would get this growth. And then I started getting brands to reach out to me directly. And it got to the point where I was making content that was competing with the sites I worked for. And then I got fired from Android Authority because I pushed out my S8 review. I don't know, S7 review before they pushed out theirs. And I'm like, well, I had the phone. I'm going to do the video. You guys don't want me doing the video for you guys. So I'm going to do my own video. And so they ended up firing me after CES.
No.
Yeah, it's fine. And then I did my own. That was the best thing that happened to my YouTube career because then I could actually focus on my channel and not make videos for other people. So I got fired. And that month, I made more money on YouTube that month than I did any month I've worked for that website. And then from there, I just kind of stacked on, kept growing, leveraging contacts I already had. And, so like my journey is much different than other people, right? The reason I started YouTube, number one was free file hosting. Like I could do something and then put it on a video and send someone a link and they can watch the video. Yep. Go to my YouTube channel now. I have not deleted one video. Go to my YouTube channel now, go back to the very beginning. You're going to see like NBA 2K6 videos, like playing on the PC or playing like old Call of Duty or old Battlefield highlights of playing the game. Like that's all it was for me. Didn't care. And then I was just in the Android community. I started like posting tutorials on like how to do it. Motorola Zoom was what got me into YouTube. Started doing Motorola Zoom videos. I reviewed a case that a company sent me. They're like, hey, we noticed you do videos. Here's a case. I get to the case, reviewed it, gave it horrible ratings. He got mad at me, yelled at me, saying that I'm taking kids out of his baby's mouth or taking taking food out of
I'm
his baby's
sorry.
mouth, taking kids out of his
What?
mouth, taking food out of his baby's mouth or something like that. And then, it's a slow grind, man. It's a slow grind. And I hear the frustration from a lot of YouTubers.
Mhm.
There is so much, even from you, but
Oh, yeah, I admit
there is so much competition now because
Mhm.
back in the day you had to be purposeful to make a YouTube video. Like you had to buy a camera, right?
Mhm.
Now these cell phones are so great, you don't have to buy a camera to do videos, and people are pumping out content so fast now, man. It's a weird ball game now. It's extremely hard to get started. Extremely hard.
So I know Mr. Eroot that's in the chat he's just getting started. So like the advice that I give him is like, you gotta keep going. You're gonna get through those times where it's gonna be, you got videos that do a couple hundred or maybe 50 or maybe 10. And it's just, you keep going. Like that's what you gotta do. Like, and there's people who spend a lot of money on this. Just like you said, I got to have a camera and I got to have a mic and I got to have this. And I was like, nope, just, he has a Pixel 4. Use the Pixel 4. That's what you need. Use the Pixel 4. Use what you got.
Yeah. And I guess another question I ask anyone starting a YouTube channel, why would I watch your video over someone else's? Not being rude, but that's just that's a question. Why would someone watch your video over someone else's? What do you bring that's unique? What perspective do you bring? What do you have that no one else has? What can I get from you that I can't get from anyone else? And if you can't answer that question like that, then you need to rethink why you're doing this and what you're trying to accomplish. That's kind of my thing.
Yeah, Kevin's been giving me like the real talk for the last like couple weeks because I've been like, man, I don't really know what to make. And so like I'm trying to refactor what I want to do. Is like I shared some of the videos I'm going to have coming up, and like now that I've shared those, it's almost like this weird psychological security that they're like, yeah, those make sense. You should probably do those. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm not completely off my rocker. And then starting to see other people talk about how like their views have plummeted. It's like, oh wait, maybe my content's not bad. Maybe it's just I'm in a weird ebb and flow with, YouTube and the algorithm and things of that nature.
Yeah. And for me, speaking for myself, the less I think about the algorithm and the less I think about those things, I enjoy YouTube more. The moment I start caring about the algorithm and caring about all these things, that's when it gets hard and frustrating for me, right? Of course, I'm going to look at my views. Of course, I want my content to reach the most amount of people. Of course, I want AdSense to look great. Of course, right? I'm not saying that, but I'm not harping over numbers. If I post a video, say it gets 5,000 views, whatever, and I post the next video, it gets 10,000 views, right? I'm not going to say, what did I do wrong here?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, maybe YouTube didn't like it. Maybe YouTube didn't plaster it. Maybe the algorithm isn't in my favor. I make the next video. I just keep moving. I keep moving forward. I keep pushing because I want my next video to be my best video. And that's how I look at it.
It's addicting.
Yeah.
For me, it's addicting. It's like, oh man, like I'll never forget. My most popular video, this goes to kind of the conversation you were talking about, how yours is my most popular video on the channel, well over 600,000 views, which is ridiculous when I say that.
That's a lot. That's a lot of views.
That's a lot of views about building a backdrop with PVC pipes.
It's random. It is so random.
So random. And how it got picked up was a wedding photographer picked it up, and she has like this huge following. She randomly stumbled across my video and was like, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Put it out on her website, and it has just gone bananas. And it's, dude, I'm not kidding. 4 years. It makes me like $20 a month every single month. It's incredible.
That ain't bad at all. Yeah, it's so random. So I have a video right now that's kind of rolling a little bit. It's a Galaxy S20 cases reviewed.
Yep.
200,000 views. It's made me $800. Like, and it's a video that I took me 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Not the most well-produced video in the world, not the most researched video.
Yeah, but that thumbnail's fire though.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
That thumbnail's really good.
Thanks, man. I got to step the thumbnail. Thumbnails are more important than anyone think, man. Thumbnails are really hard. I figured out my thumbnail method. And if you look at my last probably 2 rows of videos, you'll see the thumbnail method. Red background, device in hand, punchy wallpaper. I might put a little flower in the corner. Might put a little greenery in that corner.
Yeah.
I might feel a little special. Throw a little greenery in the corner. That's it, man. Just trying to keep it simple. Phone in hand. Red draws the attention to the eyes, and there it is. I'm not putting my big stupid face on there anymore. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not.
You don't want to do the O face?
I'm not doing that, man. Because when I put my face in videos, they do worse, man. I'm like, dang, am I that ugly? Jesus Christ. So yeah, I'm not doing that. What I'm doing is, man, I know what works for my channel, right? I look at, I understand what people want to see, and I'm going to give it to them. You want phone videos? I'm going to hammer you with phone videos. I'm going to give you all the phone videos you can deal with until you tell me to stop. I'm not going to cover stuff for the sake of covering anymore. And I'm focusing on phone. Opinions and phones is what I'm focusing on. Of course, I will sprinkle in some smart home here and there because I do like smart home. There's some genuinely cool stuff, but it's definitely going to be the 5-to-1 ratio to phones to anything else. 100%.
Right now, the phones, like I noticed, I went back and not that I'm trying to creep or anything. I went back and looked and saw that you were like S20, which is exactly what needs to happen. Is like, and there, if I go back and look at mine, I'm a cobbled mess, man. I'm a mess. And so like I need to get into like a really good flow. Like when I first started, I was doing a lot of Google stuff, like Google Photos. What's the difference between Drive and Photos? That was a hot topic.
That sounds good. It's you're solving a problem, right? Yep. People go to YouTube to solve problems. That is a problem solver type of video.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so like that was a really popular video series. I had to make it a series. Because I made the first one and it just blew up. The second one blew up more than the first. Now the third one's kind of petered out, which is fine. But the point is it still like gets a ton of views. And so much to Michael's point, talking about in the comments, he made his channel to help others. And so I think I need to get back into the flow of that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a tech head. I like stuff. I have, lights that I use and things of that nature. I think I had to have like a real come to Jesus meeting with myself to say, do I really need these crazy setup in order to do stuff? Probably not. So it's one of those things like I think I'm struggling in doing that now and trying to figure out like what do I want to become. So you're kind of seeing like the evolution of that. So it'll probably evolve in 2020. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I love doing stuff like this, to be honest. Like I genuinely enjoy like the live stuff. So what mic are you using?
I don't know, man.
Bro.
AKG P220.
Okay.
So like
I don't know. I just use stuff. You got that mic sent to you.
No. I bought this, but I bought it 4 years ago though, right? Okay. Like all my audio equipment is 4 years old, except for my preamp. My preamp is a Sound Devices Mix Pre 3. Okay. So my preamp is a $600 preamp. It's very expensive. But when I bought it, my audio quality has gotten better. Like everything got better. I'm like, oh, I guess I don't need new mics. Okay, dude, sounds good to me. Because I was going to upgrade.
You sound crispy.
Thank you. I feel like chocolate rain, man. I feel like the Tazon Day up in here.
Chocolate rain.
A baby's born and I've been for the same. Horrible.
Dude, that's good. I'm telling you what, we can do this live show stuff, man. I'm telling you, we were joking in chat. Like, you never know.
You're putting me on the spot in person.
This might be a thing. I am putting you on the spot.
It's like you're proposing. It's like you're proposing to me at a basketball game on the jumbotron, and so I can't say no. I'm gonna look horrible.
I'm not saying we're gonna start a live show. All I'm saying is like, yeah, I think you and I, we can make this work. Ebony and I.
Oh God. I'm not that ebony, especially with this lighting. I look a little closer. I'm shading towards ivory at this point. No, I'm sure by the end of golf season, I'll look a little darker. In the golf season is when I get in.
I wonder if they're not closing golf courses, are they?
I hope not. You're outside, so I hope they don't.
See, that's my thing.
You're outside.
Although the crappy snow did it snow up there?
Did not snow at all. No,
dude, it was snowing all day here.
What?
All day. Ground's completely covered.
What?
Can't see the grass at all anymore. Gone. What? She gone.
That is ridiculous, man. Mm-hmm. No, it wasn't great today, but it was like 43 today, so we got no precip either. So it was cool.
Nope, it was started 41, then it got colder.
And man,
all day.
That's the worst.
There's a couple of people in the chat that have no idea. Evidently, they haven't been outside all day, so they have no idea.
I haven't been outside unless I was getting that sandwich. To be quite honest, I didn't go outside the house. That sandwich, dude. I think I have some in my beard that I can save for later.
Still talking about that sandwich.
Yeah.
Talking about that sandwich. All right. What's a random tech thing? What's your favorite piece of tech, not a phone right now? Now I'm thinking
my Peloton.
Oh my God.
Look, here. Okay.
Why do you love that thing so much? I want to know.
All right, man. So, like, number one, if you know me, I'm ultra competitive. Oh, ultra. I have an issue saying the word ultra. I say it like I'm from Boston.
Boston?
Like Boston. I parked my car at Harvard Yard.
You got to get some chowder.
Yeah, chowder. My ultra. But so yeah, just something about I'm just very competitive. Number one, right? And I wanted to find a way that will push me through a workout because, like, I can get into the gym, look at my phone, reply to tweets, do all this extra crap. All right, I'm not really putting in the effort. I need something to push me and motivate me. And a personal trainer is very expensive. I didn't want to do all that. So I was like, you know what? I need to find a way to get it in at home. So there's no excuses at all to do it. So I was like, you know what? I'll do the Peloton because they have live classes, they have instructors or whatever.
Is it live?
There's live instructors, there's live classes. Like you have a schedule of classes, and then like a couple hours after that, it's on demand. But even then, with the on-demand stuff, I like it because the instructor is still pushing you. Like they're like, all right, we're going to do this and do that. Like you're getting instruction and like you're doing high intensity interval training. So it doesn't require much time. So you can do like the most I can do is a 30-minute class and I'm dead. I'm like breathing hard. The machine is wet. I feel gross. I feel horrible. And afterwards, I just feel, even though I feel horrible, I still feel great because I just did a great workout, right? I mean, you've seen it like in the past. Yeah. I got it 3 weeks ago and I've done 19 bike rides in 3 weeks. Like I'm on it it's just a routine for me, man. And I freaking love it, man. I love pushing myself. I love you have different instructors you start to like. So I like certain instructors more than others and they have their own playlists, their own personalities. You get in the room and they don't say my name much because they only say you for the top of the list or the bottom of the list, or if you have like a milestone ride. So I'm hanging in there. I'm in the middle. Hanging out in the middle, man. I'm middle of the row. I think people are cheating though, but whatever. I think people cheat. People they cheat. They're not like adjusting.
They're going like this?
No. They're not adjusting. Like they'll say, all right, I want you between a 40 and 50, right? I think people are at 39. I think so they can go faster. I think people go to 39. I think they're doing it.
Rubbin's racing. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah. Or maybe someone jumps off and someone else hops on. I don't know, man, because some of these numbers are insane, man. But at the end of the day, man, it's motivating me to work out and I'm actually having fun and I feel great afterwards. And for that, I'm cool. And like, I feel good. Like now that I'm actually working out and stuff, I feel really good. So
Larry just had a really good idea. There needs to be a live stream of people doing the Peloton. Man, there you go.
Not me. Dude, it's gonna be like one of those things like what I think I look like, what I actually look like. I think I look like I'm actually like so I think I'm looking strong. I think I'm looking great. I think I look fantastic, but I'm sure I don't look fantastic and great and strong. But the end result's good, man. I feel good.
That's all you got to do, man. Just okay, so you got a Peloton.
Yeah.
What else? Another, like, can't have a phone, can't be a Peloton. Oh, I know.
That's all that matters in my life.
Nope, I know what it is. I can't believe you're not going to say it.
Oh God, no. I sound so pretentious talking about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, come on.
What are we talking? We're talking about the same. Starts with the T. Does it start with the T?
I don't know if it starts with the T. I was talking about. Hold on a minute. I was talking.
What are we talking about?
I was talking about your golf stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Golf stuff.
I'm gonna need to take offline what you're talking about with that one though.
My car.
Oh no.
Okay.
No,
I feel pretentious talking about it, to be honest. Yeah, a little bit.
They're overwhelmingly popular in Columbus. I see them all the time.
Yeah, it's no big deal now. But it's just like we're talking about Tesla, by the way. I don't know. Like I feel weird about it because I've always had old cars, and my first time having a new car. So I feel weird about having a new car and like just something so expensive, because I mean, I got the performance one. Like I got the decked out, like throw your money at. I got everything with it. Performance, autopilot, everything, white seats. Literally, I got the most expensive one I can get and most expensive one they had. And I bought it. So
you didn't even lease it. You bought it.
Cash.
What?
I have no car payment,
Bro.
I know. It was the dumbest. It was like the dumbest thing. Dumbest thing I've.
Homie.
I know. When you're rich, you don't write checks. Straight cash, homie. No, it's it was a culmination of like just me thinking about like my hard work over the years of YouTube, right? And like putting my family, putting everyone else first. Like I had an old car. My wife always had new leases and stuff. I had this old 10-year-old car.
I also can verify that it was in fact a 10-year-old car and the AC didn't work.
AC did not work, bro. I'm rolling down Ohio with the windows down, bro. Like straight up, man. So it was to the point where I was like, you know what, man? Like I was going through some things. I was like, I'm gonna make an irrational purchase. Andrew Edwards was in my ear, hyping me up about it. Oh God, Andrew's the worst, man. Andrew was in my ears, hyping me up about it, man. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it, man. I don't care. Now, trust me, I got cold feet several times. When I clicked purchase, I almost died. I feel like I had a heart attack. Never spent that much money in my life, but I did it, man.
If you owned a house, you bought that.
Yeah, but my down payment for the house was less than the down payment for my car. Well, what I paid for my car. I'll tell you that for sure. And then like after I bought the car, I had to register it and I didn't realize I had to pay, another $4,000 in taxes. Didn't even know. Yeah. So I thought that was rolled in, man. It wasn't rolled in. Jesus Christ, man. I'm like, yo, can I finance the taxes, bro? I'm a little light in the pockets right now.
I threw with them stacks. Hang on a minute. I threw with them stacks. I need to throw a couple more stacks. So Larry comes and says, so it's awesome. Let me answer, like, it is definitely awesome. Tell us what you like most about it and what you were disappointed about.
My car or a Peloton?
I'm assuming he's talking about the Tesla, but I'm gonna actually say
I want to talk about Peloton.
I want to know about So you love the Peloton. What? Okay, so
we can do both. Yeah.
I want to hear both.
Okay, so let's do what I like the most, my Peloton. So I guess I already said what I liked about the Peloton. It's just a great cardio workout, and it's like live classes, and there's it's a lexicon of classes, right? There's different styles of classes. There's like high intensity interval training. There's climbs. There's beginner classes, low impact classes, Tabata classes, different instructors, different music. There's like a hip hop class. There's like there was like a Black History Month class, and then there was a shut up, and then there was like a WHM class. I'm like, is this White History Month? What kind of is Women's History Month? I was like, yo, Peloton, what you doing? What you doing, yo? But no, it's so much. Now, what I don't like about it is that was my first time ever doing a spin class. Clipping in and clipping out is very tough. I feel like I almost like twisted my ankle several times. Yeah, dude, it's weird, man. And I'm flat-footed. So it's like, it's really weird. So like getting in and out of the thing is very hard. And the beginner classes for me were super easy. I came in like the top 10% every time. But then the normal classes, I was like in the bottom 90%. So like
you're an athlete.
Far from it. But there was like, I feel like there's no middle classes. There was no way to progress up. It was like you do beginner classes till you dominate, and then the middle class, and then everything else is just normal. So it was just really hard for me. Now I'm starting to settle in a little bit now, but it was just very hard. So as far as the car, what I love about it is that there's nothing like driving an electric vehicle. Like that instant torque, you don't get used to it. You do not get used to the instant torque.
Never.
I promise you, it is the coolest thing ever. You have so much power. I mean, 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, man. It is just it's the dumbest thing ever. And you don't hear anything. It's like a roller coaster. And when people get in the car, I say, all right, I'm gonna hit it real fast. I'm gonna like drive really fast. I was like, this car is gonna be the fastest car you've ever been in. And expect speed, but it's faster than what you're thinking it's gonna be.
Just that, like, it never ends, right? Like you usually run, you run out of road before you actually end up running out of like machine.
Yeah, and the torque is available at any time. You can be going 70 and you smack it, and you're going 7 and you're going 90 in just a few moments. Like it's just, I cannot get over that. I cannot get over that feeling. That is just an amazing feeling.
The autopilot, though.
Yeah, so the autopilot is cool when you're on the freeway, right? It's made for the freeway because you can navigate the road. You can hit the turn signal. It will switch lanes. It will get off the freeway, transfer to other freeways. On the road, the main roads, it doesn't stop at stoplights, and it doesn't turn. And it doesn't turn. It's not, no. So it can see the stoplights. It can see stop signs, but regulations does not allow it to drive automatically on main roads. It's a regulation thing, not a Tesla thing. So it shows it, but it just keeps going. So you turn it on. It says, hey, this is beta. Hey, this is not made for the main roads. You still want to turn it on. And then you say, never show me again. Of course I do. So it basically turns into like advanced, what is it called? Cruise control, like advanced cruise control, where it slows down behind other cars, whatever. You can switch lanes and it will go faster, but it won't stop at these stoplights and signs and stuff. So it's not as great on the not on the freeway. And I'm barely on the freeway, so I don't get the chance to utilize it as much. But it is a cool party trick, moving your car back and forth, doing the summon. You know, you park somewhere and the car comes and pick you up.
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot. It makes its own path. Like it doesn't know, like it'll be like cars are coming this way, it will just like stop here. It just doesn't care. It's like an old person driving. It just doesn't care. It just does it. And so it's like it's not safe, but it's a cool party trick.
Oh man.
So I guess what I don't like about it, it's not much to say what I don't like about it.
Price tag.
Hashtag. Okay, so what I don't like about the door handles, getting into the car, I have to give people a tutorial to get into the car. Like I can't say, yeah. You push the fat part and grab a skinny. I say push the fat, grab a skinny. Your thumb pushes the big part and you grab a skinny part and open it. But I have to give everyone a tutorial. And to get out the car, there's a button you press. Everyone wants to grab the thing, which makes sense. But if you grab that and push it too fast, you'll break the window because the window doesn't come down fast enough. But it's like an emergency exit. But everyone pushes the emergency exit. So
I know I would screw that up.
Yeah. So the doors require a tutorial. Like I have to tell you how to use a door, you know? And then like a couple things that are like hidden in the menu. The glove box, you have to push 3 buttons to get to the glove box. And then the wipers, you have to like swipe this way. And the automatic wipers blow too. Like they don't kick on great. And there's so many updates for the automatic wipers, and they're like either they're too responsive or they don't respond at all. So I just have them on manual. And
interesting.
Yeah. Oh, and putting the car in neutral. You have to stop the car and then you do a half press up. God forbid you do a full press and the car goes on reverse. So I'm in the freaking car wash getting yelled at every other time. All right, neutral. All right. You're gonna go neutral. I'm trying. Stop yelling at me. I'm gonna freaking do it. I'm sorry, man. It's a half press. I'm strong. It's a half press.
I don't know my strength, bro.
I know, bro. I got a Peloton. I'm strong now. I'm Pelotoning, bro. I'm used to the. So it gets a little rough. I gotta be honest.
The hashtag first world problems.
Oh God.
Hashtag strength.
God, yeah.
Hashtag straight cash, homie strength numbers.
Jesus Christ. I know. It feels so pretentious, man, to say it sometimes, man.
Dude, but you've earned it. Like that's my thing. Is like you earned it. Like you put in the long hours, multiple jobs. Like you earned it.
I know, but it's still sometimes though. I don't know. Like what is it called? Like when I feel even weird talking about it. Like the success guilt. Like you just feel bad. Like when I don't know. Like I'm kind of weird. Like I feel bad when things are going great for me. That's like a thing, right? That is a thing. Like some people just feel that way naturally. Like
yeah, I mean, I go through the same thing. It's just you almost feel like I don't deserve this because
definitely
somebody else is like they might be struggling.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, but think so. What I'll do is like a little bit of psychology live here on YouTube.
Hey,
the idea of. But look at all the help that you're providing folks that you may not even give yourself credit for. Like you and I, we talk. Me, you, and Josh talk every day. There's a lot of conversations that we're having where you've helped all of us get through a lot of stuff. And you probably don't even think about it because you're just like, hey, whatever, blah. And so you provide a lot more emotional support, maybe not necessarily financial, but there's a tremendous amount of psychological and emotional support that you provide to people that, again, you're probably not giving yourself credit for. So yeah, you absolutely deserve to have these things.
Oh, Scott. Come on, man.
That's
cute. That's cute, man. That's cute. I appreciate it, man. I guess not to get all super deep. I didn't grow up with a lot, like as a kid, right? So like I grew up in a really small house, very conservative. Things weren't great growing up, and now that I reached a level of success, whatever. I just feel weird because I knew how hard my mom worked and how we barely had enough, and like how hard I'm working now, but like we're doing good now. So I kind of feel guilty a little bit. It's just kind of this weird thing that I definitely need to work through. That's why I try to help other people as much as possible. I'm not trying to talk about philanthropy and all that crazy stuff, but like during the holidays, I do donate. I do like, take a family on and stuff like that from a church and really help them out. All that stuff. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's kind of a weird thing. I just feel so weird talking about it too. Like
I'm making you open up right live on YouTube. And the
I know,
internet
right?
never forgets.
I feel like I should be on that couch back there talking about my life and putting my feet up on the couch, to be quite honest.
That's what you get with me. That's what I talk about. And then we talk about straight cash, hashtag first world
God.
problems.
Jesus Christ, man. It was funny. There's a guy at my job. He always has some sly remarks about me, right?
Okay.
And every once in a while, I say, I gotta let people know. I gotta let people know that, this ain't a game. I'm serious out here. So he said, hey man, nice car, whatever. He's like, are you reviewing it? I was like, nah. He's like, oh, how'd you get it? I was like, I bought it. He's like, oh, what's the payment on that? I was like, ain't no payment when you pay cash, baby. And I tapped him on the back. I tapped him on the shoulder and walked away. I felt in my head, it was so cool, but I know I probably was giggling as I did it, like, and like ran away like this.
Oh my God, it's so good. You know what? You just gotta, every once in a while, you just gotta check somebody on it.
Bro,
Like,
yeah. He's one of those guys. We all know a guy like that, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
it was one of those things, but
it is what it is. You gotta just gotta keep like, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna put you in check. You're gonna stay right there, and that's fine. That's the way it goes. I totally get it.
Yeah, but okay, enough about me.
You help a ton. Like you sent me those OnePluses. By the way, I have phone soaped them. Legit.
It's the phone
Right
soap.
here.
Keep talking about the phone soap, man. I'm not okay. I bought a phone soap, man, but you gotta tell the people about the phone soap, man. Really break it down.
Phone soap is a antibacterial, antimicrobial, UV light device. So the one that I got is phone soap version 3. I got it. Ooh. God, it's had to have been a while, approaching 6, 8, 10 months, something like that. It's been a while since I've had it. And I bought it because I think so the age old comment was, you have poop on your phone. So I was like, wait, what? So then I looked it up and I was like, I have to have one of these because, I'm going to admit it. I'm one of those individuals that my phone comes with me into the bathroom. Like I hate admitting that. I mean, I'm not alone. Like there's strength in numbers, just like Golden State said, strength in numbers. The idea of, I'm one of those people. So I want to make sure that my phone's not disgusting because there's a report out there. And this was before all of this stuff went down. It talked about how there was like fecal matter on phones and there's just a lot of gross stuff on phones. So I immediately went to phone soap. Travis MCP swears by it. I have one too. So there's a video out there that they go out to this lab. They have like Petri dishes, like what you would normally see with like the pink weird gel that they have. Yeah. And they go, okay, give me a phone, put it in a Petri dish. It's just riddled with just bacteria. It's awful. And so they basically take the same phone, put the phone through this phone soap, which is just 10 minutes. That's it. Just 10 minutes. Then they wipe it again, put it in a Petri dish. Not a single solitary bacteria, not one speck, not one. Same phone, same exact phone. They did it over and over and over again. I'm telling you, totally different.
It bothers me because I can't see it. Like you can't see these things, right? So it's like it feels like I'm just like snake oil, man. You just put it in this thing and the light turns on and it works. Look, I'm sure it works, but like it reminds me of the barber shop when they're done cutting your hair, they put in this UV thing, and I'm just like, man, what's that doing, man? I don't think that's doing anything.
Yeah, what is that in the barber shop?
It's phone soap. It's clipper soap. Clipper soap. I don't know.
Man, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know what barbershop you're going to, but like here in Ohio, you got to put that stuff through Barbicide. Ooh, you got to put that stuff.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. But I did like they're obviously out of stock, so people are buying them, right? I think you are the people. You're the person that made them sell out. I think you should ask for a commission. Ask for an affiliate link.
I should have done that. I don't have an affiliate link for them because I just talk on Amazon.
I'm gonna give you some YouTube. I'm gonna kick you some YouTube 101 right here.
All right, let me hit it.
Hit them up. Hey, I think this is a great. Hey, my name is Scott Peachy. I think this is an excellent opportunity for us to work together. As you know, the coronavirus is going around, and I think I could educate people on how to sanitize their phone properly to ensure that you're not getting the spread of coronavirus. I would love to work with you. It would be a mutual partnership, a mutual partnership together.
I see. I can already say, like, look, I already got a phone soap version 3. How about you go ahead and send me that phone soap home, and I'll tell everybody how they can now keep their tablets and their laptops.
Yeah, phone soap your life, phone soap your friends, phone soap everything, man.
See, like Grant saying, I just got a bunch of phone soaps for Christmas. Everyone's thanking me. See, they're amazing.
Grant, I'm a friend. I can get phone soaped. I want phones. I got a lot of phones. I need them all soaped. I need them soaped.
I feel like I should send you. I feel like I should send you my phone soap.
No, you don't send me your phone soap.
I feel like I should.
No, you need your phone soaped.
Well, you could use it for a little bit. Phone soap your phones and then send it back.
You take it to the bathroom though. Oh yeah, I take my phone to the bathroom. Okay, phone soap me, and I'll phone soap you back.
Okay.
I do need to phone soap all my phones. I have a stable of phones. It's pretty stupid right now. Oh, you mean I can get them in 10 seconds? I can get the phones that are actively.
All right, I want to see the phones that you have actively. Oh boy, here we go. Real time right here. Oh boy, I love this.
Exclusive.
Hashtag exclusive.
Oh boy. These are all the phones that are currently plugged in, making sure they're up to date, making sure they're.
What is happening?
It's a lot happening. Jesus Christ! I'm just dropping. Oh, I'm dropping phones. Hang on.
All right, so let me see if I can identify them all. So I know the pink, the purple, the orange one is the Pixel. That looks like a Pixel 3.
3A, 3A
in the Pixel. So there's your Googles.
Yep.
What's the one you just dropped in there? I can't even see it.
It's 11 Pro. Why am I flashing you? What am I doing? By the way, I love this case. I did have a case on this phone forever, and now I finally put a case on.
Pataka case.
Pataka case, dude. It's great, man. It's a great
case.
I love this case because it's it's gross. I need to phone soap it. Look at this.
Dude,
I need to phone soap it.
I'm sending you the phone soap. I'm telling you.
Send me the phone soap.
Oh.
All right, this one right here is
looks like a Samsung. Looks like a big Sammy.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a biggie. That's a dope case too.
It's not the case, the whole phone. This is the Note 10 Star Wars edition.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's going to kick on. I don't know when it kicks on. I think it kicks on after the screen. It kicks on.
Dude,
come on, baby. You can do it, baby.
Why do you have? Okay, so you have a lot. They all have a line. Oh my god,
That's Kylo Ren. Is that his name?
Yeah, Kylo Ren. You have a Star Wars phone. You don't even know what it is.
Woo!
What?
I know it's stupid. They do not all have service. I have about 3 lines. I have 3 lines of service though, and then I just keep them up to date. Like sometimes updates come out and I want to do a video on an updated version.
Okay.
And then here's the S10 Note 10 Plus. Just regular.
That's such a beautiful phone. Like that phone just looks good.
Yep. And then what is this? Oh, S10 5G.
How do you like that?
I could probably start retiring it. Dude, 5G in my area isn't great. Like 5G, like for me to get 5G with Verizon as of today, I have to go to one specific neighborhood in Dearborn, which I'm not even close to. So I was testing the speeds out. Speeds are great, but I have to be in one neighborhood for it to work.
What?
I know. Regular S10 Plus.
Okay.
And then OnePlus 7
Pro.
Yeah, OnePlus 7 Pro.
That's gotta be Pro because I have a T.
Yes, so those are phones that are active right now. And this guy is always plugged in. Do you know what this is?
Let me look on the screen. Is that a Google Glass?
No,
Looks like a Google Glass logo. No joke.
no.
Is
This
that?
is I don't know how to pronounce it. a cuckoo soon. A soon. Anyways, it converts your HDMI to wireless, and you use their app. So I can use my iPad as a computer as a monitor for my camera. I know I don't put people up on everything, man. I got a lot of stuff I keep to myself. It's to my heart. I know.
Where do you get that?
Amazon, man. It's only like $250. Well, but $250 instead of buying a monitor, you can just buy this thing. And now my iPad is my monitor when I'm doing like over the shoulder shots and all these advanced shots that are impossible because my camera doesn't have a flip out screen.
Oh, you have the A7 III?
A7 III, yeah. So I have a monitor on top, but at the same time, I need a monitor when I look forward. When I'm doing over the shoulder stuff, I need a monitor to look forward on, and that lets me do it.
Grant says he can trade one of those phones for a phone soap.
That sounds like an even trade.
That's entrepreneurial stuff because you're a back order of the phone soap right now.
It is a back order.
Yeah,
but
get it today. He can hook you up with a phone soap right now.
I'm in the pre-order of the back order though. So, and here's another secret that I use. This guy, Philips Hue Go.
Oh, dude, I know that. Those are great.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's dead. But I use this as a lot of fill light for certain shots. Like I'll put it at the bottom and just have just an extra layer for certain shots I'm working on.
Look at you. It's so creative.
I try, man. Try to make my stuff look good.
What is your favorite phone of all time?
Sidekick color.
Man, I agree with that. The T-Mobile.
New message.
Oh my
New
God.
message. That's the flip. You got new message.
Dude, I love
the little ball lights up, the little circle thing lights up when you get a message. It like rolls. Oh, it was so good, dude. It was so ahead of its time, man.
So ahead of its time. Nexus 4, my favorite, the white Nexus 4.
Yeah, okay. It had the scroll ball in the middle too, right?
No,
that one had a scroll ball.
That was the one.
Oh,
the Nexus 4 was the white glass back with the sparkles.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep, I remember. When Nexus was affordable.
Yeah. And then they made the Nexus 5, which was the last affordable one, and then the 6, which is that was a hot mess.
Yeah, then 6T, right?
I don't know what they did after that because the 7 was the tablet.
Yeah, 7-inch. Yeah, that was this Nexus 7, then the Nexus 7 20, whatever. The one after that was even the smaller one, like the upgraded version of that, which was a dope tablet.
The Nexus 7 was ahead of its time too.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought it was a great tablet. So,
and Android OS let the Nexus 7 tablet just fail because Android OS is still not ready for tablets. Like it's just big apps. Like it doesn't utilize the screen. You don't have the pains like you're supposed to have, right?
That's my biggest point of frustration when it comes to Chrome OS. Like using a Pixelbook, I love the aesthetics of a Pixelbook. Beautiful, more than enough horsepower to do a lot of things. It's just the OS is. I mean, it's getting better. Don't get me wrong, but I tried to edit videos on it using Keen Master, and just my workflow was all off.
It's frustrating, man.
Because it can be so good. Oh my God. And then now we're getting all these camera apps. Because you know me, I do a lot of my B-roll on my phones because it's just convenient and it looks good because I use my iPhone for a ton of stuff now. But now you're getting no app developers to develop these really enhanced Filmic Pro and these big apps like you have for iPhone because Android's just so fragmented.
Yeah, it's frustrated. It's very frustrating because I was with Android for 10 years, and I switched to iPhone, and I made a video talking about it. Very divisive video, but I mean, there's a lot of reasons that I could switch. If you want me to dive into it, if you want,
go for it, man. Do it.
Okay, yeah. So number one, I loved Android for its openness. Being able to root and ROM and all this stuff like that's amazing, and that never changed, right? I still love that part about Android, even though it's slowed down in time. I still love that. But for me, what's more important this part of my life is business, right? Being able to be on the go and have all my stuff in one spot. Like I don't care what app I'm in. I don't care what I'm doing as long as I can get to it at one time. And AirDrop has been huge to me. Recording stuff on the go on my phone, getting it to my computer in 3 seconds. That is huge. I need a quick audio clip for video. Crap, I don't have my stuff. Let me just do this and AirDrop it over. Hey, I need to put a movie on my phone really fast because I'm about to go on a flight. I can AirDrop it from my computer. All those things are so huge. And then the Apple Watch, you can put whatever Android watch you want up next to it. The Apple Watch is still the best when it comes to health. Like I got my dad an Apple Watch because he has heart issues, and it can tell him preventatively, like what's going on with his heart ahead of time. His cardiologist tells him, do not take this off. It has saved lives. It has saved some of my patients' lives. And for that 1% chance that it can save someone's life, I think that validates it, right? And you know, if he falls down, it notifies him and stuff like that. Because I remember one time he was like at my house. My dad's weird. He's 71 years old, chopping wood for some reason. Why are you chopping wood, Dad? Stop chopping wood. Stop chopping wood, man.
71 for God's sakes.
I don't know, but anyway, he's chopping wood in my house for whatever godforsaken reason. Chopping wood. Maybe he thinks he's hot. Maybe he thinks he's like a good-looking guy. You know, women love a man that chop woods. Okay, whatever. That works.
Sexual.
Yeah, lumbersexual, exactly. He's chopping wood. I'm watching because I'm a great son. I'm supervising, right? I don't want to hurt my back, man. Come on, man.
It's golf season, Dad.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt my back. So, anyways, he's chopping wood, and his Apple Watch said, "Hey, did you fall?" Because it's like this downward momentum, and he said, "No, I didn't fall." But I'm like, even then, that's like cool. Like, hey, are you okay? You're 71. Something's happening. You shouldn't move that fast. Shouldn't move that hastily at 71, right? So there's that factor too. And just, I feel like apps are more polished in iOS. And this is crazy, but I think in America that Apple is like the main thing, right? And then Android kind of fits in there somewhere, right? There's always like, oh, it's out available on iOS, or hey, this is how it works. Oh, Android users, here are the extra steps to do to get it working.
How about the fact that even Google apps on iPhones are better than they are on Android phones?
Yeah. And I can't say who told me this, but I know someone that works for Google, and I made the joke, why are apps better and why do they come out first? He said, oh, because most of us use iPhones. So we're going to make the app that makes our life easier first, and then we'll make it for Android. Yeah. Like for real. So
I totally see it.
Now, yeah, I love Android. Don't get me wrong. The Galaxy S20 is a great phone to use. I love using it. The 120 hertz. I mean, that's wow. It's great.
That big a deal.
It is. But at the end of the day, for me, it's about getting my done, getting my together, and it working all at one time, at the same time, productively. And I will give up those great features. I'll give up that great design for those certain things at this point in my life.
But you do admit that the portrait mode on Pixel's the king.
Oh God, yeah. Like, yeah. No, I mean, seriously, like if we're going out somewhere, like a park or something, I grab a Pixel. I grab a Pixel without a SIM card in it, and I'll take pictures and then Dropbox it over my cell phone. I get on Wi-Fi. Oh God, yeah. Even with the Samsung S20, I'm grabbing the Pixel.
Oh yeah, the Pixel. Yeah, it's just
freaking.
It's still the king.
The Pixel 3. My wife uses the Pixel 3 still, cracked up screen and everything. She uses the Pixel 3, and all the pictures of my son, my favorite pictures, are all taken with her phone. Like it's that good. Like there's no arguments. Now, when it comes to video, come on, let's be honest.
It's Apple, no question.
Yeah.
For me, like the Pro Max, hands down.
Yeah.
It is video king. I will give it up. And I use mine for video. It's just that much better.
Yes, it is. It's that much better. It looks better. The sound is great.
Amazing.
I mean, and then so I bought the Pro filter, the Pro something, where it turns it like it has like the big ND filter over the lenses. Yeah, I don't get it yet. It's not.
Did you buy it from Polar Pro?
Yeah,
that's what I did. I did the same thing.
Yeah. And so I'm excited that I can lock the shutter speed to 20. It's going to be great. And every year at CES, I say I'm going to get lighter and lighter. I think this year will be the year. Next year will be the year where I'm actually just going to have my cell phone.
You're going to just roll straight cell phone.
But I don't want it to look like straight cell phone. So I'm going to figure out a way to make my cell phone look as appealing as possible. So I've played around with some stuff. I'm going to figure this thing out. Last year I had of course you can. I'm sure you can.
Oh yeah.
And
You have a beast cage?
I can get whatever. I
All
can
right.
get it if I need one. Yeah,
All right, we'll
but
talk about it.
yeah, even with that, like the grip, and then I can throw something on there. Got one of these guys. I mean, I can
Mhm.
I can figure something out. I can make it work. I can make it do what it do.
I think I should go to CES next year.
You say, am I going to go?
Or should I go?
Oh yeah, you should go. Just for meeting with people, like meeting people and connecting and everything. Yeah, you should definitely go. Getting into CES is never super easy. They change the requirement. They change requirements every year. They actually made the requirements easier this year, but they did it late in the game. But they changed the requirements last year. You have to have 1 million subs to go, or a website with 10,000 unique views a day or something stupid like that. So people were getting in under people's like websites and stuff, like paying people to add them to their list and staff. And just it got messy. But this year is like, I don't know, 20,000 subs, I think, or something like that.
I think
But
I could probably get there by then.
But if you can't, talk to your boy.
Talk to your boy.
Talk to your boy. I mean, you're my producer. What can I say? Hey, I need him. You're my producer. Uncle Peachy, my producer. Uncle Peachy, the guy with the hair. The guy with the thing. Uncle Peachy. Come on,
over there.
Hey, come up here, Scott. Get up here, Scott. It's easy. I already got to figure it out, man. Scott.
I'm in. I'm done. I'm there.
Or the security guards are just old people, man. Just give them a little shoulder shimmy. Shoulder shimmy. They won't know what hit them.
Oh God. I gotta be honest with you. I am so glad you decided to come onto this live stream. I really am. I'm telling you.
Here you go. Here you go. Here this guy goes.
I've had a lot of people say like this has been like the best. They love it. You know what? I got to get you on here with Andrew. We're gonna do it. I'm telling you, that's what we're doing.
Don't propose to me on the jumbotron. If I want,
I'm not proposing to you.
You're proposing to me, man. You're giving me the talk.
I'm not giving you the talk. I'm just telling you, it's like the people. I mean, the people.
The people when they see it.
See, like even 22 seconds ago, you said we were live. I'm just telling you, it is what it is.
Me and Andrew. Andrew has grand ideas of us. This is going to sound. We have a great. Me and Andrew and I. We have a great bromance together, right?
Right, we know.
Every bad decision financially I've made was because of Andrew, by the way.
I also completely see that.
Andrew, well, here's a conversation with Andrew. You can tell Andrew, tell me you just bought a TV.
Hey, I just bought a brand new LG TV, man. I love it.
All right. Is it 8K though? Is it 8K though?
It's not 8K. I only get that 4K.
Man, you gotta get 8K. You gotta get 8K. Gotta get the new HDR. Gotta get 8K. HDR 10. You gotta get 8K.
I don't have that Andrew money.
Man, you can finance it. 24 months, no interest.
Oh my God, no, he doesn't. No.
Yes, that is Andrew all the way to a T. But Andrew keeps telling me to move to Seattle.
Oh,
pre-coronavirus.
Yeah,
move to Seattle, quit my job, sell the farm, move to Seattle, and then we're gonna do daily tech. Like a daily tech conversation, like a tech show. Like, are you familiar with Deezus and Mero?
No.
Deezus and Mero, they're like comedy, but they talk about the news and they just like riff off each other.
Okay.
So you do that. You do one video. You do that daily, 1 hour or whatever, 30 minutes, and then you chop it up and you have mini clips of that. You have a second channel, mini clips of that, and so like seriously, you have content. Like so.
Yep.
Yeah. So you have 50 videos. 50 videos a freaking month on one channel. And another channel, you get the videos every day, and then we have our own stuff. And like, it could work. But I'm not moving to freaking Seattle. Dude, you know how expensive it is? Midwest is cheap, bro.
What you're doing right here. Like, you can literally do this from wherever.
I know, but just the whole feel of being there to really riff with someone. By the way, this StreamYard thing is amazing. I've never used this thing. This is
great. Really?
Yeah. Fantastic. Quality is fantastic, by the way. Yeah. This looks good, sounds good, and everything.
Yeah, that's appreciate that. Anytime I have anybody like on the show, I try to do it through Skype before. It was just such a pain in the butt, and I was like, forget this. Everything through StreamYard, so we can pull in, 6-7 guests at a time and just go.
Wow.
Go. Yeah, it's crazy.
Nice. Yes, it's good. I mean, Andrew wants it, and to me, like I want it done right, like. One camera that shows both, one camera on each person, and just like get a studio and like all the stuff that he has ideas for. And it's just like, you mean leave my family in Michigan, or should I bring them, or like how's it gonna work, Andrew? Like I don't understand. I'm not Like he moved to Seattle such a long time ago before it was popping. But now when I pay for my house, it's like I can barely get like anything nice in the worst neighborhood. Like I'll have the medium house in the worst neighborhood for what I'm paying for my house in a great nice neighborhood, you know. So it's not happening.
Yeah. I love Seattle. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Not gonna live there.
No,
way
can't.
too much.
Can't
way
do it.
too much money.
But I mean, anywhere you can see mountains and a beach at the same time, that is amazing, man. Like, oh, God, Seattle's great. My uncle once told me. Let me preface this.
Oh boy,
my uncle is a 67-year-old black man.
Okay.
He once told me. He said, whenever I get on a plane, there's a pretty white woman talking to me. Either she's a Mormon or she's from Seattle. So, well, I'm like, Seattle sounds great. It sounds lovely.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
All right. So clearly, the people like this. I'm getting some texts and things of this nature. So, I mean, I'm just not saying it's not going to be a staple. But the idea is like, you know, would you be open to coming back on every once in a while for the show? I'm not proposing.
Jesus Christ,
nothing special. Like maybe coming on maybe the Wednesday show. Maybe we'll do a Saturday show again. You never know.
We'll see. I don't do commitments, man. I don't do commitments. I don't commit. I came for a one night stand, and you trying to wife me up, man. Trying to ask me to move into your apartment. We're not doing this today, man. I came for one time to hang out.
Look, all I'm saying, just have you on the Wednesday live show, just one time.
We could. Yes, we could do it.
There we go. Not anytime soon, but sometime.
Sometime, man. We'll see.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, I'm gonna give contact to my manager, talk to them, and we'll figure it out.
Here we go.
Let me hand you my business card, and we'll figure this out.
Really, really pretty. That's what I was like. You're really pretty. You have a really nice personality. That's what I was just told. You have such a nice personality.
Hold on, you have a nice personality and you're pretty, or you have a nice personality?
You just told me that I would have a really nice personality.
Yeah, see, I don't see you like that. I see you as like my homegirl, like a friend, you know, my homegirl. Not like, not like that. I can see you as that. You know, we're just having fun and seeing what happens. I don't want a schedule, Wednesday.
I didn't say a thing about a schedule. I didn't say nothing about a schedule.
You said Wednesday. You said Wednesday. That's a schedule. That's a schedule.
That's what Wednesday. It's a day in the week. It ends with a Y.
It's a schedule.
A Wednesday. Josh's already done it.
So just because Josh doesn't know, I mean, I have to do it. Josh is the freaking Red Rocket. He does whatever the heck he wants. Josh does whatever the heck he wants, bro. It ain't easy for me, man. I got a maniac 15-month in my house. I can't do nothing.
No, who you preaching to?
I forgot. You have a state. You have enough for a pickup. You have enough for a pickup game of basketball in your house. Nice. You can always run a pickup game of basketball.
Yeah, sure can.
Yeah, no matter what, you don't have to call people from the neighborhood or wait. You can just have a game. You could throw a basketball up and they're ready to go.
I have my own golf outing. Always.
That is nice. I need it. We need to golf, man. We need to go. We need to get out there soon. I need to get my swing together, man. I feel bad out here in the streets, man.
Oh, dude, I feel really bad. I got you. Come on now. We gotta get that grip under control, though.
I know this is my third year of golf, man. I gotta get it down. I need to hit 80 sometime. I need to be in the 80s this year, man.
I got to get you stopping doing this.
Yeah, I know that felt, man. I know, dude.
It's the right hand, and that's what causes you to pick up. Like you immediately go to that motion. You like it because of that thumb. It's a baseball thing. You played baseball.
I know. Yeah.
You pick up with that right hand. It's just a natural motion. Got it. We're gonna break you. Don't worry.
Yeah, and I'm very palmsy. I have big palms, right? Like my fingers aren't huge, but my palms are big. So I got the bigger grips added to my clubs. Like they were told me that will help. You're saying you're saying the opposite. The old British guy at my job. The old British guy who golfs. He grew up with Ledbetter. Like seriously, David Ledbetter is like a friend of his, like a personal friend.
Really?
Yeah. He's an old British guy I work with.
We can make the grips work. I'm not worried about that.
Oh God, I got the fat grips now.
You can work it out. It's fine.
Should I not got them?
Well, you got to get it down in here.
Yeah, it's hard, man. I feel like I feel like I'm not holding it.
Definitely not wanting to be down here in the meaty part.
I know. I think I started up here, and I think I just rolled my hand up.
Like, oh my God.
I
I'm
know,
having
man.
anxiety.
Don't yell at me, man. I'm never coming Wednesday if you're going to yell at me.
We're going to fix it. It's going to be fine.
Come on up to Michigan. Come up to Michigan.
I want you to come up to Michigan.
I'll meet you in Toledo. This Corona. You guys are really infested. We have 3 cases. You have 100,000. So
we don't have 100,000 cases.
Yeah, I saw the tweet. I saw the tweet.
We have 100,000 people potentially carrying it.
Hey, we got 3, bro.
We just got a whole bunch more. It went from there's 3 people, and we have 26 now. It happened basically overnight.
I'm sure it's going to happen here too, man.
Yeah, don't worry, it's coming. Did you hear about New York? New York's getting whoa, man.
Well, it's freaking New York. And the beginning of every horrible movie starts off in New York. The beginning of every pandemic movie starts in New York.
New York City.
I used to hate New York. Okay. I used to hate New York, but I'm starting to like New York a little bit.
I can't do New York, and I do not like Chicago.
Chicago is what Detroit could have been if we didn't have tons of corruption and destroyed the whole city. So Detroit, I look at Detroit as the girl I left, the girl I didn't get with in high school because something dumb, and now she's smoking hot and super successful. And I try to talk to her again, and she doesn't want to talk to me now. That's Chicago.
Okay, I was going to say
that's oddly specific, right?
I thought you were talking about Detroit. I was like, I don't think that's Detroit.
No. That's Chicago. Detroit is the girl that was smoking hot in high school, and then she started doing drugs, and then she lost all her teeth, and then now she has this weird bald thing going on. So she does a comb over, but when it gets windy, it knocks it back over. You can see it, but she thinks she's good looking still back to high school days. And her profile picture is from high school, and her Pinterest and Tinder pictures from high school still. So you go hang out with her for coffee, but you don't recognize her. She says, "Hey, it's me. Remember me?" And then you walk out. That's the truth.
Whoa, oddly specific. Real specific. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Man, that's Detroit.
Woo. All right. Well, we've been going for an hour and a half, and we've just been kind of riffing going from there. But I want to make sure everybody knows what are your socials. Where can they find you?
Tech Ninja Speaks on everything. Pinterest. Yes, I'm on Pinterest.
No, you're not.
Pinterest, TikTok.
No.
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Hey, where there's eyeballs. Where's the camera? Where there's eyeballs, I'm there. I'm TikToking. I'm TikToking.
Everywhere. You do no.
No, I'm not dancing on TikTok. I might dance on TikTok.
All right. So Kevin at some point promised he was going to come on a Wednesday show, and we'll have him on, and I'm going to teach him free golf lessons for Wednesday shows.
Okay, fine. I'll be there. I'll be there on Wednesday.
They'll have him at some point. So yeah, man, thanks for coming on. Seriously, this has been the best.
No
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. You can find me at Scott Peachy on the tweet machine, at the Scott Peachy on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. We're going to end the show. It's amazing stuff. Dude, thanks for coming.
Oh, no worries. Thanks for having me, man.
All right, brother. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Let's be good or be good at it.
What?